Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Falco Z, on the Falco 2Z channel. And I should definitely not be awake right now. It's like 3 a.m. But even though I should have recorded this video a while ago, today I'm talking about High School DxD, the best anime and my favorite anime. We're talking about my boy Issei Hyodo. Just like Denji, I've done a video on him before on this channel. Just talking about if he's a good protagonist or not. But today, similar to the Denji video, the recent one I did, I'm basically gonna talk about like why he's like more than just a pervert. Because it's easy to kind of say, hey, he's just a perv. And even though it is a big part of his personality, he is a lot more. Also, I'm kind of gonna go into like why he's not kind of a bland, like ecchi protagonist, or no, that's not blind, or like a basic ecchi protagonist, because like people might think, you know, that of him. I've seen some reviews of like people saying that for like watching like just season 1, which first of all, watch the whole thing, but second of all, still thinking he's just bland and does nothing special to get the girls' affection. So I'm also going over that. So just basically why Issei is a pretty good character. So let's start with the fact that he is extremely kind. Going through life as a devil now, he you know, is able to meet new people, get into new situations, like meeting Asia, getting involved with church stuff. And he, like, I feel like he loves and appreciates the people he meets. Like with Asia, when he met her and like they start hanging out and stuff, like he built a connection with her, even though he was kind of thinking, oh yeah, she's pretty hot, but like even in his mind, he wasn't like going crazy about that the whole time. And you know, he like, I don't remember him exactly saying anything about it, but probably after hearing her backstory, you know, probably didn't be like, ooh, I want to smash. Like, nah, he's thinking about this stuff and deeping it. And obviously that linked into when Asia died. He was extremely upset and was even praying to God, even though he's a devil now. Like, that just showed the clear, like, you know, affection and drive that he had to, you know, do better and help her, but like showing that he's a kind person. And I kind of like get on Midoriya from My Hero for crying, especially near the earlier part of the series. But it was mainly because like I didn't feel like he had enough reason for it. But like I feel like Issei in this moment does. Like, it's not just like friend died, cry. Like the connection we built, we saw that bit, we saw it come to life, you know. And it'd been for a long time, but still we felt it from him, you know. It wasn't just like, Issei, you can do this, and then I cry because I'm so happy. Nope. So yeah, sorry about that Deku stray, but you know, I had to. Second, he wants to protect his friends, and he will fight for them. Most times in training, even though it's hard and he's not the smartest person, he always gives it his all, so he doesn't let anyone down, and so he can work hard. Especially when they fight that demon that can shoot lasers out of a certain part of her body. Like, he sees the team, the Occult Research Club, doing their whole thing. And he, from that moment, basically kind of thinks that, like, alright, I'm part of Reese's family, like, I'm not gonna mess this up. I need to do as good as them. So even though training is hard, he still, like, you know, puts his all into it. And how does that link to him protecting his friends? Well, because of his, you know, determination, he got stronger and, you know, able to fight and try to protect them. And even though it doesn't happen every time, they usually have to get hurt or injured, he's mad at himself for having to wait for them to get hurt and then, you know, power up. He wants to just instantly be able to protect him. So he's still trying to like he's still trying to like grow, which shows character development. Good character development in him, and shows that he's not like just some basic anime protagonist. They're showing a specific goal he wants and how exactly, you know, and showing that he's a bit like upset about this certain like aspect of himself. So he wants to like get stronger for this specific reason. similar to Ichigo actually in protecting his friends. So yeah, let's go. It's cool. We can talk about like his fan service abilities. Obviously, it's part of him. He uses, I mean, first of all, like Denji, he kind of like does stuff for some like sexual things. Like Riz can say, you know, you do whatever you want to me if you know, beat these guys up. He'll do it, obviously because he's a little bit of a perv. I mean, he's a perv. But like, in terms of his like techniques, like he obviously, you know, I feel like he doesn't linger on these like things as much as people might think. He kind of just thinks, ooh, hot girl, and then like beats her. Like in the rating game against Riza, I think it's Isabella, like he uses dress break on her, but he kind of just says, yep, save that to my head, but doesn't like think about a lot, and then just beats her. So it's not as bad. And you know, there are bits at like school where he's with Matsuda and Motohama, where like he's, you know, being he's being more of like a perv. But you know, that's just thing of slice of life chill bits. Like when he needs to lock in and focus as a devil, like, you know, he does do it. And even for those moments, first of all, it makes the slice of life bits funny. You know, slice of life isn't amazing. That's right, I said it, fight me. So Issei is making it funnier by doing some funny stuff, especially with DxD dialogue. I mean, this is also a bit on like why DxD is better than people think, but like, bro, Issei is just such a funny dude, especially when he's with his friends. Like, W Issei, W DxD for writing him like this. Like, let's go. Ichie Ishibumi, let's go. It's cool. And another thing, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but another thing on why he's such a like good character and his like drive is like when Braz is beating his ass, he's clearly gonna lose and might die, but he's still pushing for Rias, which shows his love for Rias.
Yes!
The fact that he wants to protect Rias.
Yes!
The fact that he wants to, you know, pull his own weight in Rias's family. Or peerage or familia. I don't know what exactly to call it. When I say family, I mean her kind of group, not her actually like Gremory family. But I should probably just say Rias's, the Occult Research Club, or like the familia. But anyway, he wants to pull his own weight in Rias's familia. But actually, well, familia is also like the name of the like creatures, right? But like in the line novel, it says familia, so like I'm not too sure. So I might just say the house Gremory. Well, he's part of it now. But anyway, wants to pull his own weight, but also he's not giving up. This isn't even like I'll keep getting up and fighting. He can't really fight anymore. He's just giving it to Riza by staring at him. It's like, yeah, I ain't dead yet, nigga. But like, he can't really fight too much, so it provokes Riza to try kill him, and then Rias has to give up. But like, some people were saying like he would have powered up. Like, no, he ain't getting that stuff yet, bro. Like, what are you talking about? It may have been a joke, but like, just still, no. And then people saying he doesn't deserve Rias off this. Like, he like he stopped their wedding, or was it like interrupted? That's it. He interrupted Riza and Rias's wedding. Everyone else kind of had to accept it. Everyone else is in Rias's peerage had to accept it. Kiba, Akano, and Koneko, and Azia. But actually, well, I mean, there's three. Azia's home, I think. Yeah. But Issei was like, nah, I'm stopping this right now. I want Rias. He told Sir Zex, I want Rias. And then he beat Riza's ass because just like any other battle shonen protagonist, he is smart when it comes to fighting, and he got them tricks. So it showed his, you know, development, and it was very cool to see him use what he learned from everyone in his training, which shows, you know, development, that he's listening, that he can like take stuff in, take criticism, and like learn and grow from it, clear growth and character development, and also shows how much he loves and cares for Rias and the whole peerage to do this. So it is clear and understandable why Rias fell in love with him, and every other girl has this, with Issei helping Akano with her trauma, or showing how much he'll do for Zenovia, Like, Zenovia just wanted his kids, but after the end of season 2, Issei showing how much he cares for them by asking Michael to let Zenovia and Asia pray. She fell in love with him. Issei doing all the stuff for Asia, like showing her a good time in terms of like taking her around the city and like also you know, really wanting her back to life. And then you have, what else? Irina is a little less, kind of on the back of Zenovia wanting Issei's kids, but kind of childhood friend, I guess. I don't know, we like Irina, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go there. Ross Weiss is also, it might have been later in the light novel, but I don't know, something. But yeah, basically everyone, you know, loves him. And even, it doesn't have to be like a relationship. We have friendships as well. Kiba is my boy. And Issei's boy as well. Like, Issei really cares about him and like really wants to help him in the beginning of season 2, in that arc. So like, it clearly just, you know, shows how their friendship grows, you know? Like, Issei and Kiba like really care about each other, and we can see it. And then there's also Gaspar. Issei helping Gaspar kind of come out of his shell. I mean, Zenobia, Asia, and Koneko were also helping, but like mainly with Issei, because he's also like a man, and I guess like, you know, the men of the Grammary household. And especially in season 4, like before the rating game, Issei giving him the free tips, and you know, giving Gaspar his best moment in that rating game against Syra Org. I'm personally not a fan of Gaspar, I find him a bit annoying, but that was definitely his best moment. W Gaspar. It's been like 12 minutes. I did not expect this to be for that long. I mean, to go for that long. But yeah, Issei is a character who has great character development, who cares a lot for his friends. He may be a perv, but the fact that girls throw themselves at him is justified. He is one of the best protagonists of anime. Let me know what you think. I mean, most of you probably disagree, but don't worry, I'll fight you in the comments. So yeah, let me know what you think about Issei. Let me know if you want me to do another DxD video, except I have a lot of stuff to do. Actually, well, not too much, but just Naruto, and I want to make Fire Force stuff. So yeah, the eventual next DxD video, let me know what you want it to be, I guess. But yeah, longest video in a while.